So I think I think I'm live. I'm not really sure. Let's see. I still don't see me on Facebook. Um, but I think I'm live on YouTube. I see me on YouTube. So I guess that's a good sign. We're just going to stay live with YouTube right now and then I'll post the link on Facebook and I'll figure out how to, you know, give away some CM credits or for some forever gift certificates. CM. Okay, yeah, all right. I am live. Okay. Oh my goodness. So it has been a struggle to get here today. I tried to explain in my post. Oh goodness, I think I have a fingerprint here on my camera. That's better. So, I used to use a different streaming software. Their price like went through the roof, and believe it or not, I do, um, watching all my pennies when it comes to scrapbook stuff, especially because I love to give away things. So anyway, um, I decided to find an alternative streaming platform, and that has proved a little more difficult, not exactly plug and play. But if you know me, then you know that I hate to let tech win, and it is Techie Tuesday. So I will find a way to figure out the how to connect to Facebook. It says I'm connected, but I don't see me on there. So if you're watching on Facebook somehow and I'm definitely not on there. What I'm worried about is that I checked my personal page. I don't see me anywhere. But if you have my cell phone and you are seeing me on Facebook, please text me and let me know how it is that you're seeing me. Okay, so I will post this link on Facebook later, and so I'm just gonna be a little late. So I had to learn how to use this new program, and hopefully you can hear me okay. That would also be a problem if you couldn't. But uh, what happened here? Did I forget to take this? Oh, we started in the, you know what? This is the wrong file. Oh boy. All right, so let's go back here, and I don't know how this is gonna work, but just come along for the journey with me here. Apparently, I uploaded the wrong document, but we are going to remedy that. Okay, so right now you're just seeing a blank screen. Hold, please. Today is the 18th. All right. And eventually we are going to get to some scrapbooking. I promise. I promise. Okay, so let's see. All right, here we go. So I'm not sure how we're doing the giveaway since that didn't really work, but go ahead and comment. And if you're seeing this, and we will do a wheel of winners thing, and I will pick a winner, and you can pick if you want forever gift certificate or creative memories gift certificate. Many thanks if you joined my YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, then right now that is the only way to see this live is on YouTube until I post this link on Facebook. There's a virtual crop going on. It ends at midnight tonight, and I will, as I often do for Techie Tuesday, I will be creating a page in using sketch from the virtual crop, and it's a busy time of year. You may or may not have been participating in the virtual crop, but you still have time to do that. And if you do, make sure to add the hashtag Daytona Area Scrapbooking to your post in the virtual crop so that you are entered to win some CM credits. All right, so this is the card class for next Tuesday. Those will go out in the next day or two. Putting those card kits together this week, and so I've already started cutting all those pieces and getting things ready, inking and different things. So those will go out, like I said, tomorrow, Thursday. We've had a great couple months at the Scrapbook Club. We will be back in Port Orange March 13th at 6:30, and we have some snacks, and you make a 2-page spread. And if you attend all of them, or if you just collect the page kits too and put them together on your own, of course, then you'll have 24 pages done by the end of the year. So hopefully you can make it to March, and you can join at any time. Don't feel like you had to join in January to get the benefit of it. We'd love to have you hop on in and come out whenever you can. All right, National Scrapbook Day is coming up in March, the 21st and 22nd, and that is at the Westminster by the Sea Church. That's just over the Dunlawton Bridge if you live in Port Orange. So it's super close, super convenient, and we're going to have a great time as always. If you come Friday, dinner's included. It goes till 9 p.m. It's from 1 to 9, 8 hours, and then 8 hours of scrapbooking on Saturday from 10 to 6, and that includes your lunch. So if you sign up for both days, you've got 2 meals included in your registration along with other fun things. Okay, my 70th retreat is sold out. Those of you registered, look for what should you look for? Look for an email with your balance due at the end of this week. And let's see. Oh, Simon's Angels event. This is the event that we, the nonprofit that we donate gift cards to every December. I'm helping out with the event this year. I helped out last year, made a video for them that they showed. So this is an organization I've been involved with since their very first fundraiser way back 20 years ago. This is the 20th year of fundraising. So I would love for you to join me, and you can go to simonsangels.org to purchase your ticket. It's Saturday, April 12th at 6 p.m. So that would be great. And then speaking of fundraising, we've got our Go Gray and in May event to benefit the Cannonballs for Cane Foundation, and that is May 9th and 10th, a Friday and a Saturday, and that will be at the VFW in Port Orange. And we've got 7 seats left for the Lakeland retreat number 71. And that's always a good time. Love the location, love the hotel. Always a really fun time. And then, of course, we're headed back to Helen, and that is a Wednesday through a Sunday. So most people arrive Wednesday, leave Monday morning when they check out. So we'll be scrapbooking until the evening on Sunday evening. Or if you have to leave and you want to check out on Sunday, that's fine too. So details are at memorymaniacs.com, and it's going to be a great time. We had so much fun in Helen last year. We decided we had to do it again this year. Alrighty, and once again, I'm not really sure what's going on with the streaming. I do see that I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, and this will post later to Facebook, so thank you for watching. Just comment and like this feed, and I will do a drawing later. I'll do a Fun Friday giveaway. That's usually when I can't do it live. I do a Fun Friday, give people a chance to watch and find their way to the recording. So that's what we'll do, announcing it here, and I'll say that in the post too. All right, well, what happened here? This is supposed to have This is, where is my, okay, that's me. That's that. That's weird. Okay, so I need to add so many gremlins today in here. You know, I'm trying to be friends with the new platform. Oh, okay. So I guess you are seeing it now. That was so weird. But is it behind everything? It looks like you can see it all. It's just bizarre. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep checking YouTube to make sure that you can see it. All right, so this is the page we're working on. Now I'm working in Artisan 6, of course. I just threw a plain background on here. I only have 2 pictures of this event. But what I decided was, it looks like they're connected as well. So it looks like it's one picture. I probably got it from a social media post. But the sketch that I'm using is the sketch number 1 from the virtual crop, and it had these 2 4x6 photos, like right here. And then it had a 4x6. And what I thought was, this would be a good opportunity to show how, even if you just have a couple pictures from an event, you can use the map packs to add some excitement over here. So instead of a 4x6 photo, I'm going to use a vertical mat from one of our collections, and then of course I'll build the page the way that you see here. All right, so I'm going to do what I normally do, which is build out this page first in grayscale, just like it is on this sketch, and then go back and then put the things where they go. So I'm going to delete this picture. Don't be scared. See, it popped right back up over here on the right hand side under my photos. So that's good. I'll leave this background blue for now. Why not? I can always change that easily later. And then first thing I'm going to do is I have to add, let's see, a 1x12 strip. So I'm going to say, go up to my insert tab here on the top, and then I'm going to say shape, and I'm going to say rectangle. And then I'm going to kind of position it where it's going to go on the page. It's over here. Now I just eyeballed that, and that is 2¼ about by 12. Well, I just need that to be 1. So I just typed it in over here. Now I do want to get rid of that border, and then I'm going to say create. So that is my new 1-inch border. It seems a little small, but then it looks like I'm going to put another border on the top of that. And now I can move on to this piece, which is a 9x11. So I can come back to shape, and I can do rectangle again, and I say 9 tab 11 tab, and that gives me my 9x11. And I want to get rid of the edge again. And now I can position this down in the corner. I'm going to come over here to my elements on the left, and I'm just going to drag it up so that it sits on top, and I can see what on earth I'm doing. Now for this one, I'm just going to copy. And for those of you that like your shortcuts, Control C, Control V is control copy, is copy and paste. Now I can come right up here directly above this piece of paper and I can dial in the next one, which is 8 by 10. So now it's 8 by 10. Of course, it's the same color as the other one, which is a problem. So I'm just going to come over here to the far left where it says fill, and I'm just going to grab any old color because I'm going to fill it with paper, I think. I could fill it with solid. And now I'm going to position it right on top of the other. Let me drag the sketch right back up to the top. Okay, so here's what I got so far. We've got the background, I've got my 1-inch piece, I've got these two pieces. Now I just need to add my photos. So I'm going to say insert, and I want to go over here to the photo. No, I don't. I want to go to the home. I want to go to insert where I was originally. That's kind of like inserting a USB. And then I'm going to say an empty frame, and the default is a 4x4, but I want the width to be 6. So after you type in the number, just hit tab and it'll go. So here is my 4x6, and then I'm just going to copy and paste it because I need 2 of those. And then I need a third one, and that one is going to be 4x6. The other one was also 4x6, but the now we want it to go this way. All right, so basically that is it for the sketch. It is all good to go. Now I just need to drop the things in. So I can just take that one picture, even though they're connected, and drag it in there. And right now I have my photos set to photos not used. If I switch it to photos on this page, it's going to show me that same picture again, and then I can put the same picture. Instead of cutting it apart, I can do that. So I just put the same picture into both of those boxes, save myself a step from cutting it apart, and now they're sized to be 4x6. And so these were pictures that were posted on social media, and I was able, it was at a youth camp, and I was able to spot my daughter and my niece in them. So that is why that's why I kept it. And they're the only pictures I have from the event, which is why they are here. Give me a chance to document this this little summertime event here. And now it's time to pick out my content, which is always the hardest part. So what came up right away is the SCRAPPY digital kit from Creative Memories, which is actually, the colors actually go really well, but I don't think the content will be perfect because unless maybe there's some just like a plain camera. So I'm looking through the mats right now to see if there's a mat appropriate. Okay, so there's a fun, so like here's a fun mat. It says who, what, where, when. So I could use something like that. I could also drag in something like this that has cameras around it. So actually it might work. Let me see what else I have in here. So many things. Let's check out the new Noteworthy. That was the last digital kit I was able to get before Creative Memories stopped selling digital kits until May. So in May they're going to bring it back. I'm not sure if they're actually going to bring back stuff that they've already had out there, or if they'll catch up and bring some new stuff. I'm not really sure what the game plan is. Okay, so here's ones that this is what I was looking for. I was looking for a mat, and so these are kind of cute. I'm trying to find one that matches with the color. That doesn't necessarily, but we can tweak the colors. That's what was, that is one of my favorite things to do. So let me pop this in here, and now let's see if we can tweak the color to kind of match what the theme here. So I'm going to come up to color, and then I'm going to go to hue. Oh, I'm clicked on the sketch. All right, make sure you're clicked on the right one before you do that. Okay, so I want it to be a little more teal. And so if I just drag that slider, now it's showing me the preview down here, and now it matches. So already I like it a lot better as far as matching. Now that's too green, so I want to go back toward the blue. Just needed it a little brighter blue. Hold on, I'm going to reset it because now I don't remember what it was to begin with. Okay, so I want to go a little bit this way and maybe increase the saturation a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to come into the papers, and I'm going to drag some papers in here that might look cool. Now these ones have like a built-in sort of torn paper, which might be fun, because I can kind of get rid of this situation over here. So let's see about making that the background. So I'm clicked on the background right now, and if I click on the little arrow, or right click, and I say fill selected shape, I actually want to flip it because I think that'll do it. Let's try it. Oh, I went the wrong way, but that's okay. You see the tears over here on the left hand side. So now that when I select it, I can just go to arrange, and I can flop it over to the other side. Now I can get rid of this paper over here, and I feel like it maintains the look of the sketch because it has this kind of tear down the side. Now let's see, now we can add in some other papers. This one's got, let's see, that one's kind of fun. Let's see that one. Let's see how that looks in there. Actually, I like this one. This is honestly the hardest part of digital scrapbooking, the amount of choices that you have. You know, when we paper scrapbook, everything is everywhere. So putting your hand on that perfect thing is sometimes hard. You gotta find it, but on digital, you're just clicking through, looking at stuff. All right, so that looks a little washed out. I like that color on here, but I think it blends in with bodies too much. So I'm gonna move that back one, and then let's see, I can add, let's see how this one looks on here. Now I don't love this so much over here. So let's go back. Sometimes that happens, right? You finally figure out paper, and then you're like, well, I don't know about that. Okay, so what I wish was that we were here. You know what? we can just switch this around. Okay, so I'm going to click on this background and I'm going to flop that back over. And then I'm going to move all this to the other side, which actually in my album, this is a left facing page. So this will actually work out better anyway. So that the border, if you will, isn't hanging off to the left. Okay, so now what I can do is drop this one in here, and it's 2 and 1, and now I can resize that. All right, well, I am liking that a lot better. Maybe it doesn't need to be that big. All right, so I love that this tear already has the shadows, but now I need to go in and I need to select each of these elements on here and go up to format and then add a light shadow. I tend to give everything a light shadow. Now, the shadows tend to be the, like, you know, bottom and right. If you come up to the light shadow, it kind of shows it. If I go to custom, it'll show me the direction and it shows a recent shadow. So if I wanted to actually match the tear on the paper, I can switch it this way, and then the shadows are going to be on that side. So let me see what that's going to look like. It's adding it to, goodness. All right, I'm going to say okay, but it added it to the paper that is the background, so that is not going to work. But now that I've used it, I can come up here to custom, and let's see, it has the what's on there, and now I'm going to switch it, and so now it's going to cast that shadow off to directly to the left, and it'll match the tear, if that kind of thing bothers you, or you know, if that's important to you. I don't like the expansion like that. Okay. All right, so now my shadows will match. So I've got a shadow being cast over here on this paper that I used, and so now the shadow is all on the left there. I don't feel like I have to add the title there because it says the gauntlet and that's what it is, but I will need to add a journal box for sure. And I kind of like this arrow. So I'm going to copy this arrow out of here and add a couple and journal in them. I feel like that will be fun to repeat that element. So, and then I might show you, you know, that might be something new for you. So I'm clicked on here. I'm going to say wand, and it says, well, it's not flattened because I put this on as a picture. So I'm going to say, okay. So, oops. I'm going to say adjacent, because if I say all, it's going to pick up the white lettering too. And I don't want to pick up the white lettering. I just want to pick up the adjacent white pixels to this arrow. So I'm going to click on it, and hold on, let's flatten this, because even though that thing came up, I feel like it didn't. Okay, so now when I click on it, that arrow is selected, just the arrow. So I'm going to say select. Then you have to come up, it's a two-step process. Then you're going to come up to the top where it says cut and copy, and I'm coming over here and I'm going to keep the selected area, but I'm going to say copy. If I said cut, it would cut out the rest of it, but now it just put a copy on top of it. Now I feel like I want to switch the arrow direction. and kind of, I was thinking that I would do it this way, but maybe I won't. I don't want them to be exact. I kind of like that. And I'm gonna have to add in that custom glow. And I mean the custom. Okay, so here's the recent. It's to the left here. So I'm going to select that. And now I'm going, oh, say okay. Now what I'm going to do is paste this, because now I kind of want this shape. And I'm going to slice off the front of this arrow. You know what? Actually, so I could cut off the front of the arrow, or I could hide the arrow underneath that paper and just keep that shape. So we're just kind of repeating that shape. It kept the shadow on there that they all have, and now I feel like I can journal inside this area here. I can journal here about the camp. And then let me just see if there's anything. Oh, there's some fun arrows that match. Let's see. I assume that they kind of match the same shape. Let's see what that looks like on top of here. If I just kind of squeeze that and pull that. It's not really the same, exactly the same shape. Let's see what this looks like. Don't like that. Let's see what else is up there. So this noteworthy, if you didn't get it, oh, I deleted the wrong thing. Hello. That's what that undo button is for. It's a cute one for sure. Because it has just random stuff throughout the year. And I'm just kind of going through to see what is all in there that we maybe could use. It's got things for different months. Like hello December, hello January. I don't know why. Oh, happy June. So some of them say hello, some of them say happy. Let's see. Noteworthy days. There's just so many embellishments with this one. I don't know. Summer. Let's see. I'm in. Uplifting phrase. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's interesting. I thought I had some word art. Here's, okay, maybe this is it. Word art, walk in faith. Because it was oh, maybe this one to keep with our, this one says go forward with faith, and then it's got it's got an arrow. So maybe just something like that. But now let's get, well, we're going to change this to blue. So I'm going to come up here to the fill, I'm going to say solid color, and I'm going to sample like a navy blue from down here, just so that it's there. And I'm going to kind of shorten up that. Just looking at what my other possibilities are. I do like that. Let's see what this looks like. This is just I think maybe I just like that better. But now that I'm gonna go ahead and fill that with a color. And I'm gonna think I'm gonna try it with this brown instead. All right, so I think that'll do it. And I think that is the page. Now don't forget to hit save. I usually like to hit that a couple times, but I didn't hit it there. Okay, so I think that's it. We're good now, and we survived the we survived a new streaming platform, sort of. Thank you if you were able to watch live and find me here on YouTube. And thank you if you're watching the recorded version of this. I guess I didn't end up on Facebook, even though this program is giving me a green light that I am on Facebook. So I'll have to dip into that and see what is going on with that later. But I appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of your day to learn something, hopefully, about Artisan digital scrapbooking. And I guess that's all for today. Don't forget, I will do a Fun Friday giveaway. So make sure if you learned something today that you add that to the comments and give this video a like, and you will be entered to win your choice of CM credits or forever gift certificate. Alrighty, well, thanks so much, everyone. Until I see you again, stay scrappy and don't let tech get the best of you ever. Just keep trying. You can overcome your tech issues usually if you just have it in your mind to not let tech get the best of you on any given day. All right, thanks so much for watching. See you guys soon. Stay scrappy, my friends.